Hey everybody, welcome back to the March Mood Mindfulness Challenge. It's day 19 and today we're talking about connection. Connection, also known as love, also known as belonging. We're talking about the 6 core needs, originally brought to us by Tony Robbins all those years ago, and it's actually one of the fundamentals of psychology, and it dates all the way back to Freudian and Carl Jung psychology. And basically, what do we need as human beings? We need a lot of things, we want a lot of things, we desire a lot of things, but it comes down to 6 core needs. We all need these 6 things and we get them one way or another. And today we're talking about love and connection. Now, a lot of people will tell you they're not looking for love because they've been hurt by love before and that love is like bad. And they'd rather instead go for connection. So we're going to talk about connection. And when you get into deep, deep, deep connection, that's really love, I believe. So not a lot of people start off looking for love. Like I said, there's 6 core needs and we're all driven by different things. But there is a segment of the population, and there will be times in everybody's life where they are driven by the need for connection. Now, everybody needs love. No, I don't care what anyone says, we all need love. Love is like the oxygen of the soul. Our creator is love. We are born, our souls are born from love. God is love. All religions teach this, and people who don't really ascribe to a religion also believe that love is the fabric of all. Love is that deep, deep, deep connection, feeling, sensation that's within all of us. We just protect it because it's so vulnerable and it's so soft and it's so special, and we've all been hurt by love before, whether it's the love from parents, the love from brother and sister, the love from friends, the love from partners, the love from pets. When we love something so much and it leaves us or it hurts us, we're hurt. So we create barriers and protections and walls against love. And a lot of people say that they are not looking for love, they're actually looking for friendship. So friendship is just another word for connection, okay? And it's also, at the end of the day, our need to belong and our need to be a part of something is a human basic survival need. In the wild, if you're not in a pack of animals and you're by yourself, you will get picked off. So the need to belong to a tribe is so huge in the human blueprint, in our code. So we need to belong. If you have a look at, in family structures, children, they still love their parents, even when their parents are volatile and destructive. Kids still need to learn to live with their parents and still love their parents because they need them to survive. Similarly, when we move out into school and we're in an environment that's scary and everybody's making fun of us and people are competing for placements in groups and most popular, and you're not popular and nobody likes you. This is the time of the world, time in a child's life when their whole world just seems like it's live or die, because it's their high need for belonging, where they've decided that, I'm bigger than my family unit. I now belong to a community, my high school, my friends are everything. When you hear these words, the language, it just shows you that the driver for that child, for that person, is connection. They're not looking for love just yet, but they're looking to belong. They're looking to connect, have a tribe of their own. When we move from country to different country, we're looking to connect for people who are like us, who speak like us, who look like us, who dress like us. When we move from suburb to suburb, like moving home or moving interstate, we're looking for our mother's groups, our tennis group, our running group, something that connects me to like-minded people so I feel like I belong. So the need for connection and belonging is like guaranteed in all of us. And it's really, really important. So when we look at, for example, say a family chooses to move from one state across country to another state. What they're doing in that process is uprooting, right? They're uprooting, and the children are all upset because they're losing their friends, they're losing their school, they're losing their favorite hangout spot, all those things. You're breaking connections. The parents in that time are not looking to connect. They're looking for significance, right? And certainty. Say someone's moving because they've got a better job somewhere else. So for the parents, the important thing here, the significant thing is we're moving to another place where the weather is better, where we're getting a better job, where it's safe. These are all the certainty things. So the parents have a need of certainty. Meanwhile, the children, they have certain schools, they have certain friends, everything is certain, and they have belonging. So when you're uprooting that child or the children from their environment, you're cutting their belonging and their community and their connection to their friends. That's where and I hesitate to use the word trauma, but that's where the emotional aspects start playing in. And they say, oh, this is hard for me. They've just moved to a new place. They're not the same. It is emotional trauma at the end of the day. Trauma is not something that has to be sudden. It's emotions that come up in us, so we don't understand what's happening, and we haven't been able to process them correctly. They become stored. The energy is stored within us, and it creates a pain or an emotional pocket energy. So that every time anything to do with connection, anything to do with friends, it reignites that neural pathway that reminds you that there's stored energy, that reminds you of a time when you did have friends and now you don't have friends, and that energy of that emotion, the sadness, the frustration, the anger will come up. So that's how people are constantly being triggered by the same event that happened all those years ago, but they're just creating the same behavior over and over again. So bringing it back to connection and belonging, we all do have our need for connection and belonging. You'll find that you're connected to your pets. You'll find you're connected to a home. You'll find that you're connected to a certain place where you walk, and you need that familiarity. So it's going to be a combination of things now. And I also wanted to bring here, when a behavior or a thought or a habit coincide with 3 or more needs, your mind, your physiology, your emotions become addicted to that thing. Let me explain to you. So say, for example, you guys all know me, I love the beach, okay? Now, for me, I believe that the beach is an important place to be because it's a natural place. It's good for the salt water, is good for the skin and for the energy charging in and out my body. I believe the salt air is good for my skin and my breathing. It's fresh, it's clean. I believe the sand is good to exfoliate my feet, and the exchange of energy from the sand is beautiful. I believe it's my peaceful place, my quiet place. It's a place where I love. So I have a strong significance. The beach is important to me. It's unique to me. It's special to me. It's also an adventure to go to the beach because you don't know what shell I'll find. I don't know who I'll meet at the beach. It's exciting, and it's different. I can go north, I can go south, I can go to the rocks, I can go to the sand, I can go to the waves. So I've got a lot of variety on my walks down to the beach. And then also certainty. I know when I go to the beach I'm going to feel good. I know when I go to the beach and that cold water touches my toes that I'm gonna feel that rush. I know that the sun will shine on the beach. I know I will feel good. So it's certainty, it's comforting for me. The beach will always be there. It's not gonna not show up one day. So it's certain. I feel safe at the beach. I feel pretty much secure at the beach. I don't think anyone's gonna, it's a safe beach for us. There's no attacks or anything, so I've got security at the beach. I'm pretty safe at the beach. I don't think any sharks are gonna come and get me. I stay pretty close to the shoreline. So I've got safety, I've got security, I've got comfort, I've got certainty, I've got the variety, I've got the challenge, I've got the adventure of the beach, I've got that connection to the beach. I love the beach. So already the beach is filling 4 out of the 4 core needs so far for me. That is why I go to the beach every day. It's become an addictive habit. Now, is the beach a productive way for me to get rid of stress? Absolutely. Is it a destructive way? I don't think so. If I was at the beach from 9 to 5 and I left the door open and I didn't cook dinner, and it'll destroy perhaps my relationship with my family. I wasn't there for them. So I'm just very aware that I can't spend too much time at the beach because I've got other things to do. So when you have a thing that fulfills 3 or more needs, that thing is something you always come back to. So just to let you know, if you have a thing that you love and you wonder, I wonder why do I love this thing? How many needs does it fulfill? Have a look. If you love it and you're doing it all the time, it probably fulfills 3 or more needs. Same thing you can say for, owning a pet. A pet is comfort, a pet is my safety, my security. I love them. They're going to protect me from others. They're going to, I feel safe with them. They're not going to hurt me. They're comforting. They're going to be there when I get home and I'll see their little waggy tail. They're funny. They do different things at different times of the day, so you get that variety and their uncertainty. There's that love and connection. Every time they see me, they come straight to me. I could be sad. I could be like bad hair day, good hair day, wearing crap, wearing great. They still love me. So there's that love and connection. So, and that's why a lot of people have pets, because pets are like quite a huge emotional need for all of us. And there's a massive love and connection with animals. And, I have 3 cats. So one's not enough, 2's enough, 2's not enough, 3's enough. Safe to say, I love, adore, and connect to cats. And all my life, my home has always had a cat. So thank you so much for joining me for today's video. I do want you to have a deep think about the places in your life, the people in your life, the habits in your life. And do take a close look at how this habit, this behavior, fulfills your need for love, connection, and belonging. Thank you so much, everybody, and I'll see you in my next video.